Hi and welcome back. I'm George Pierce. This video is about getting traffic, lots of traffic, and one of my favorite methods. What I'm going to be sharing is video traffic. And I'm going to warn you, this is easy. It's not difficult, it's easy. We're going to be able to use other people's videos. We're not going to have to get in front of a camera. We're going to be able to do this all for free. It's going to be fast. And it's going to be extremely effective. Now this video is actually kind of an extra video. It's part of my $150 a day training, and what I'm doing is I'm kind of skipping ahead a little bit. Where we are is we've kind of finished up on our website. We're ready to finish up on our email campaign, but I've had a lot of people that are jumping ahead because you can kind of do that by yourself. You don't necessarily really need my help on that. I'm going to get back to it, but what is happening is a lot of people are wanting to jump in and get going and make money because you can kind of do that by yourself. You don't necessarily really need my help on that. I'm going to get back to it, but what is happening is a lot of people are wanting to jump in and get going and make money. So that's what this video is all about. The training that I'm sharing with you in this $150 a day affiliate marketing training series is based on on-site SEO. It's what's called on-site SEO, and if you're not familiar with it, you'll find a link below to the first video in the series, and you're welcome to watch the videos and learn all about that and the siphoning and a whole lot more. But the idea of on-site SEO is that it works fantastic. The search engines are going to send you free traffic, the best traffic on the planet, but it's going to take a little while for you to be able to accumulate enough content and so forth for that to actually happen. So this is how you're going to be able to get traffic, and again, a lot of traffic, easily and effectively while that SEO is building up. This is one of the ways that we're going to be able to generate traffic. In the meantime, this is one of the two best ways, and I'll share the second best way in a following video. As you probably know, one of the very best ways to generate traffic is by using video, the use of video marketing, and that's the method that we're going to be using. When I say video marketing, what I'm afraid of is that a lot of my viewers are like, oh, no, and I'm not going to do video marketing. And I want you to stick with me because you're going to find out this is amazingly easy, and you don't have to have any kind of equipment. You don't have to go out and purchase anything. You don't have to make videos. All the reasons that you think you might not want to do this, they're going to all evaporate in just a few minutes. So stay with me. Don't let video marketing intimidate you. It's one of the very best marketing strategies. And once you learn this, the only thing you're going to regret is that you didn't learn it a whole lot sooner. And I'm going to be sharing not only the physical aspect, which is really easy, how to physically put together and create the video, but I want to be sharing with you, more importantly, the kind of ingredients that are going to make your video potentially viral. If we're going to be creating videos in order to drive traffic, which is what this video is all about, why not learn how to create videos that have the potential of going viral? What does all this mean to you? What does it mean to me? It means that we want to retain our viewers. When our viewers start watching our videos, we want them to stay watching our videos. That's called retention, viewer retention. As you saw earlier in this series, we created what are called sticky web pages. What you're about to discover is how to create sticky videos. And again, the advantage of that is that people stay on our web pages, which is exactly what we want. People stay on our videos, which is exactly what we want. So how do we create a sticky video? So glad you asked. Number one, tell a story, a short story, a simple story, but tell a story. People want to find out how that story ends. They're going to stick with that video. Make that story relatable, make it engaging. You can use a story with a moral. You can use a funny story. You can use a joke. You can also use like training videos because people want to know how to get from A to B, like step-by-step videos, how-to videos. These are examples of the kind of ingredients, the kind of videos that you want to focus on in order to get your viewers to keep watching. It's not just to get them started watching, you need to be able to keep them watching. And when that happens, when people start watching your videos and continue to watch your videos, something happens with YouTube. What that does is that sends them a signal that people like your videos. When people watch your videos and keep watching them, they must like your videos. So YouTube is going to share that video with more people. And if that continues to happen, they share it with more and more people. And that's one of the big reasons why videos can go viral. This also can happen on TikTok. And on TikTok, the ability to go viral is unbelievable. You can have a video go viral on TikTok in a matter of hours. It's an amazing platform. We're going to be making videos for sites such as YouTube, such as TikTok, such as Instagram, Facebook, and so on. I'll talk about that a little bit more later. But what this simply is going to do is get more eyeballs on your offer. The second ingredient is to include humor. Humor is not mandatory. It's something that you don't have to have, but it's certainly going to help. And the reason is because humor is entertaining, and humor is engaging, and entertainment and engagement are the two super ingredients that equal viewer retention and the potential again of your videos going viral. Number 3, and this is something that most people overlook, and this is something that actually I have researched and studied. There's a channel called Beluga, and Beluga is a YouTube channel, and if you watch their videos, you're going to find that they use sound effects like crazy. And you might think, well, sound effects, what do sound effects have to do with retention? Sound effects actually have a lot to do with retention. That's simply just it's another tool that you can use, another ingredient that you want to add to your videos in order to keep people glued to that video. We want that video to be, again, as sticky as possible. One other advantage of sound effects is not only are they engaging, they are pretty much underused. They're pretty much underused. People are not using them in their videos that much, so this is not something that's old and worn out. It's something that's still kind of new and is going to be even more effective. So don't tell anybody. So don't spread that around. We want to keep that secret. Sound effects are very effective. I'm going to share with you a snippet of a short video that I've made that includes all these ingredients, including the sound effects, and I'm going to also include a link below to that video. The video is Johnny Loved Susie. Susie Said No. And I suggest that you watch the video after you watch this, because when you do watch that video after watching this video, that's going to help everything kind of come together for you. So you're going to see, hey, yeah, this all does fit together. This all does work, and these all actually can make my videos go viral. They're certainly going to help with viewer retention. The beauty of that is that we're going to get more views thanks to TikTok and YouTube pushing it out to more people. Number 4 is to follow that story or the punchline or the culmination of the story or whatever with your CTA, that is your call to action. Always include a call to action. A call to action is simply asking or telling your visitor to visit my bio on TikTok. Once you get to 1,000 subscribers, you're going to be able to set up a bio, and you can include a link in there, so visit my bio for more information, or click the link below, for example, on YouTube. Or if it's a video short on YouTube, include a URL in the video, and I'll show you how to include the URL in just a moment. Once we create our video, once you've made that video, you want to share that video on, of course, on YouTube and at TikTok, at least those 2 platforms. If the video is under 1 minute long, you can share it on TikTok. You can also make 2 versions of a video. One would be a longer video, more than 1 minute long or several minutes long, that's fine, and then a shorter version which is under 1 minute. and then you can use that shorter version on TikTok. You can also use the shorter version on YouTube as well. Change the audio, at least change the music audio part of it so that it is not going to be considered to be duplicate content. To get back to our CTA, in order to create a link, you've got two methods. The method that I prefer is to purchase a domain that is applicable. That's going to run you about 10 bucks. Should run you between $10 and $13. If you pay much more than $13, you're paying too much. So about $1 a month if you use a domain name. The idea of using a domain name is that it should help you to get even more clicks. And you don't have to do this. There is a free way to do it. The free method is to use a site called Cutly, CUTT.ly. Cutly is a link shortener website. It's a website that will shorten your links. It will also enable you to create what's called an alias, and the alias can be Cutly Guaranteed, for example. As you can see here, Cutly Guaranteed. All these sites, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and so on, are all free to join, easy to join. Simply go to the site and sign up. Now, the creation process is what I call duck soup. It's really, really easy. In order to find your story or joke or whatever you're going to use, you can simply use your search box. And so by way of your search box, it's pretty easy to find a short story, a funny story, a joke, a story with a moral, and so forth. Find that story and change it up. Rewrite that story, put it in your own words, because you do not want it to be what's called duplicate content. I mentioned duplicate content a little bit earlier. Duplicate content is the kiss of death. If YouTube or Facebook or any of your channels detect duplicate content, they are not going to send people to that video. Doesn't matter if it's the best video in the world, they're not going to send anybody to it. So duplicate content is an absolute no-no. Be sure to change up the content. So we've got our story. Next thing we need is our video. My favorite video sites are Pixabay, Pixabay.com, and Pexels, Pexels.com. These are two sites that have a lot of videos, and they are totally free, and there's no attribution that is necessary. For sound effects, we can use YouTube as well. In order to access the audio library, if you're not familiar, go to YouTube, click on your icon, and then click on YouTube Studio. When that opens up, go down on the left-hand side and click on Audio Library, and then select Sound Effects. And you can pick and choose the sound effects that you want. And when you use sound effects, you're going to be surprised at what a difference that's going to make in your video. If you need a video editor, and a video editor is simply the software that you're going to use in order to put all this stuff together. If you need a video editor, you can use probably two of the best free video editors are Shotcut and OpenShot. These are both free. These are downloadable video editors, and they are excellent, and they have no watermark. If you want a video editor that's online, Canva is an excellent video, canva.com, and it is free and there's no watermark. Let me share a few additional tips. You want your CTA, when your CTA comes up, your call to action, make that a little bit longer. In other words, typically text is 5 seconds long. Make it 8 or 10 seconds, 9 or 10 seconds if you can, or even longer. Try to make it as long as you can, because that's the most important part of your video. Another thing you want to do is make a 9:16. When you go on TikTok or create a YouTube short, for example, you want a 9:16 video. That is a portrait video that is kind of long and narrow, instead of landscape, which is 16:9. So you want a 9:16 video, and your video will need to be under 1 minute in order to go on TikTok or to be a YouTube short. It used to be that you had to use hashtag shorts on YouTube in order to make it a short. To the best of my knowledge, if it's 9:16 and under a minute, YouTube's going to automatically make it a short now. If you publish more than one version to YouTube, even if it's on different channels, make sure to spin the video or change up the audio or the content or whatever so you do not have duplicate content. As I mentioned, when you reach 100 subs on TikTok, you can set up your link in your bio. Don't forget to do that. That's most important. If you have a paid web host, you may want to do as I have done as far as the link. Again, purchase a domain name. What I've done with the domain name is set up a redirect to my squeeze page. So if they click on that link, they're actually going to go to the squeeze page. And another tip is to keep in mind that short videos are actually your best choice to drive traffic. And that's from our side, or that's from your side, from our point of view, so to speak. And the reason why I'm sharing that is they're just easier to make, faster to make, and so on. You can pump out a whole bunch of short videos versus one long video. Nothing wrong with a long video. If you're building a channel, long videos, preferably 10 minutes or longer, are preferable. If you are driving traffic, which is what we're talking about, then short videos are preferable. If you're not familiar with my $150 a day training, my $150 a day affiliate marketing training series, shame on you. Shame on you. I will be including a link below to the first video in that series. I invite you to watch that series. One of the reasons is that what I share works, guys. It really works. In addition, what I share focuses on free or almost free. I try to stick with free or low cost, which is where I think you should be when you're starting. Once you make money, yes, spend the money. But until you do, no, don't spend the money, because that's bad business. You'll find a link to that training, and I invite you to check it out. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you found value in this video, please give it a big old thumbs up. Do that right now. Turn that like button black. Thank you so much. And allow me to invite you to join my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, for goodness sake, smash that subscribe button, ring the bell, and that way I'm going to be able to let you know every time I publish a new video. Allow me to wish you much success. I'll see you in the next video.